Every machine on a factory floor does exactly what it's told. It doesn't get tired. It doesn't get distracted. It doesn't know if you're standing in front of it. In 1979, in a plant just south of Detroit, that simple fact killed a man. He was the first. He would not be the last. His name was Robert Williams. He was 25 years old. He had a wife and 3 kids and a job at the Ford casting plant in Flat Rock, Michigan, one of the hottest, heaviest, most demanding places a person could work. The kind of place built for machines to take over. And if anyone owned that idea, it was Ford. They didn't just use automation, they named it. In 1946, a Ford executive coined the very word, automation, to describe machines that moved the work themselves. Within 2 years, this company could turn raw iron ore into a finished car in 28 hours. So by 1979, putting machines on the floor wasn't a risk here. It was the whole philosophy. The future was being bolted in around the workers in real time, and the rules to keep them safe from it hadn't been written yet. The machine that killed him wasn't what you're picturing. Not a single robotic arm. It was a 5-story automated storage system. A wall of steel shelving, packed with heavy engine castings, served by 1-ton machines that rolled along the racks and pulled parts on command. No driver, no operator, just a computer, a program, and 1,000 pounds of steel moving through the dark between the shelves. And here's the thing you have to understand. It had no idea anyone was there. No sensors for a human being, no cameras. No way to tell a man from a casting. It knew coordinates, go to this shelf, take that part, and it executed them with total force, whether the path was clear or not. Checking was not part of the program. That afternoon, the system started running slow. The computer was throwing bad numbers, so to keep the line moving, Williams was sent up into the racks to pull the parts by hand. He climbed about 30 feet, up to the 3rd level of the shelving, and while he was reaching into a bin, one of those 1-ton machines came around behind him. Silent, on program, indifferent. It struck him from behind. He died instantly, and the machine kept working. It had no reason to stop. For 30 minutes, it ran its cycle around him, in the dark, before anyone realized he was gone. That's the part that stays with you. It wasn't a malfunction. The machine was working perfectly. The horror wasn't a broken robot. It was a working one. What happened next rewrote the law. Robert's wife, Sandra, sued, but not the company you'd expect. Under Michigan law, the employer was almost untouchable. So the case went after the company that built the machine, Litton Industries. The argument was simple. They had built a 1-ton machine that moved on its own through a space where men worked, and gave it no way to sense a human being. In 1983, a jury agreed. They awarded the family $10 million, the largest verdict of its kind in Michigan history. With interest, it climbed to 15. And when Litton tried to push the cost onto Ford, the Michigan Supreme Court said no. The company that designs the danger can't pass the bill to the company that runs it. That verdict changed everything. The cages, the light curtains, the emergency stops, the lockout procedures, all the safety systems we now take for granted on a factory floor. A man had to die for them to exist. So let's come back to now. The machine that killed Robert Williams was blind. It couldn't see him. That was the whole tragedy. We spent 45 years fixing that. Today's machines see everything. Cameras, sensors, networks. They track, they predict, they decide. We solved the blindness. But we replaced it with something stranger. Systems that don't just move steel anymore. They make judgments. Who's fast enough? Who's worth keeping? And when one of them gets it wrong, and they do, we land right back on the question Robert's family asked a courtroom 40 years ago. The machine has no mind to blame. So who's responsible? Back then, we could point to the engineer who didn't build the cage. Today, the decision is buried inside a model nobody fully understands. The blindness is gone. The accountability never got solved. We are still, right now, installing the future onto a floor full of people, moving fast, sharing space with something we don't fully control, writing the safety rules after the fact. Robert Williams was the first to die in the gap between what a machine can do and what we've decided it's allowed to do. The reason this channel exists is a simple worry that he won't be the last. This is Foundry. Stay with us.